Steve Prokus. Hi, Steve.
Bart, glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Steve's son, Connor, was with us for summer a few years ago as an intern.
Mm-hmm.
And we were catching up. Connor's doing fine. And have you got him signed up to be in the Michigan Center Lions yet?
No, I have not yet, but due to where he's living currently and just the logistics of, Thursday night happens to be a golf night, which happens to be our meeting night, so there's conflicting things right now. But
someday.
In the near future, yeah.
We've got obviously a very active Lions Club. You've got an event coming up later this month.
Correct. The event that comes up, this will be the 4th annual, started 4 years ago, obviously. We were having issues because we couldn't have the Carb Carnival due to the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So 2 years without the Carb Carnival, 2 years without our Drawdown, which is another big event that we have, which is a gambling night for the community as well. We needed to come up with some way to make money, to give back to the community, because that's what we do. Everything we make, we simply give right back. Mm-hmm. But we didn't have any bank because we couldn't make any. So came up with the idea of, let's have something in our parking lot, So music, craft beer, food, big screen TVs to watch the games, under tents, fire pits if needed. And it started to evolve and it started to grow nicely. And it has been significant in allowing us to be able to make some funds to be able to give back. We donate to like 35 different factions, so we need money to do it.
Sure. All right, so I can't pronounce the name of this event. Can you?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
It's called SeptOberfest.
Okay.
And the reason it's SeptOberfest is because isn't there like Oktoberfest everywhere?
Yeah.
So this is at the end of September. And I thought, SeptOberfest, that sounds like a good name.
You came up with this?
Well, actually, the name I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and again, trying to find some way. Look, we were having can drives. We're still doing can drives, just to raise money to do what we do.
So we didn't have the Carb Carnival for 2 years?
We didn't have it in 20 and 22, or 21 and 22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and that is our biggest fundraiser. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, in order to do that, you can only get so much money for cans. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right. Now, are you on the way to the dry cleaners, Steve?
No. Oh. So it's funny you should say that, because last year, but we came up with an idea like, why don't we sell some SeptOberfest shirts?
Good idea.
Okay, so these ones are made in just gray. There's pink camo for the ladies, or for the guys if they want to wear them, and then there's just a regular camo shirt, and then there's the classic orange shirt that we have.
Seasonal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it was the beginning of hunting season and pumpkin season and all that, so the orange was the most obvious
and
one.
And the trees, they turned.
And the tree, the camo as well. And they actually sold pretty well last year. Most of them we sold right off the bat to our lines, and then I had to order some more.
Who does the food at SeptOberfest?
So this year we do the food. Okay. We did have a food chart one year, and that was okay, but it just makes more sense for us to do it. We are doing smash burgers this year. Mm-hmm. Smash burgers and hot dogs, and then of course we're also going to have chili. One of our members served us smash burgers a couple years ago, and it was a big hit, and we had it this year at the Carb Carnival, and it was gangbusters. People just loved it. Mm-hmm. And it's an obvious to have smash burgers now. They really are fantastic.
That's what you'll be known for.
Well, that's kind of one thing to be known for, plus all the other stuff that we do for the community,
It looks like this is a 2-day event?
It's a 2-day event. So Friday is from 4 o'clock till 11 o'clock, and the music starts at 6 and goes till 10:30, 11. Food starts right then, and Saturdays from 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock as well. Music starts again at 6. But there's craft beer and food in the meantime. And Saturday gets kind of nice in the middle of the afternoon. You got families coming in to get something to eat, watching some football, and getting a beer and just chilling out.
I've heard of Flight, but tell me about your other band for Friday.
Fool's Fate. Fool's Fate is a local band too. Flight's a great band. Fool's Fate's a great band. Fool's Fate's just they just rock. Both of these bands, the cool thing about both of these bands is they can adapt to the crowd. you know, it's not just hard rock the whole time. They actually kind of feel the crowd out and play what makes sense and what the crowd's really responding to, you know.
Well, Michigan Center, it sounds like the band Flight is perfect. So hopefully Fool's Fate will.
Oh, Fool's Fate, they both played this
Yeah.
year at the Carb Carnival.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, you know,
I
this, do I have a minute still, or are we cutting short on time?
we have
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
I just
Yeah.
want to remind everybody that the community is truly what drives what we do and how we can do it. So thanks to our community and our local communities for giving us the opportunity and the ability to have this kind of event and all the other events you have. Truly, you are the driving force.
Awesome. All right, it's coming up. Not this weekend.
The
next
following weekend,
The
correct.
following weekend.
Yeah.
SeptOberfest, the 27th and 28th in downtown Michigan Center.
Correct.
Well, that's it. We're all out of time. Thanks
Mark.
to
Thanks for having
Steve.
me. I appreciate it.
You bet.
I had so much more I wanted to say. I wish we could have got on earlier.
We'll have to have you back some other time.
I can.
All right. Thanks also to all our other guests, our crew, our sponsors, and you watching at home. Tomorrow on the morning show, Dr. Jacob Sinkoff, Ben Learned, and Father Miguel from Lumen Christi, Aaron Sapinski and Colin Martin with Fraud Fighters, and Financial Wellness from American One.